All right, Totem Pole Nation, Lambos Water Sports features Big Brother featuring Totem Pole Nation. All right. Matchup in the ACC. It's a primetime game. Duke versus Florida State. Now, Riley Leonard is still not 100% healthy with the high ankle sprain that he suffered against Notre Dame. But Duke has a very good, legit defense. Florida State is at home, so I think they will probably destroy them. I think Florida State's offense is overpowerful. I think Trey Benson, the running back, is great. Jordan Travis, obviously, way better quarterback than Riley Leonard. I think Riley Leonard is getting a little bit. He's great and all that, but I think he's getting a little bit too much hype. There's a lot of hype surrounding earlier in the season. He was getting a lot of hype around the Clemson time when they beat him. I'm just gonna take their receivers as well. The transfer from Michigan State for Florida State, he's a great wide receiver as well. Florida State is powerful, the defensive line, everything. I trust Mike Norvell. Um, Mike Elko is the second-year head coach of Duke. He's got them where they at. I mean, Duke has only lost one game. Their only game was to Notre Dame, which was basically an out-of-conference game because Notre Dame's in an independent conference. But I am going to go ahead and take Florida State to win this game. It will be 45-24.
Damn, you really think they're gonna kill him? I've got I've got Florida State as well, but I don't think we should sleep on the defense of Duke. Like for a while until I think our guys just got gassed, the Virginia Tech defense was handling the Florida State offense pretty well, enough to where our offense, who only scores 24 a game, was within 5 of them in the second half. So I think that this defense with Duke can definitely present a much bigger challenge when it comes to what Florida State's going to be able to do. And especially because they rely on, scoring a lot of points, and Duke doesn't really give up a lot of points. Now, where I think they will, establish their dominance and the gap between the scores in this game is going to be on the ground, similar to how they did with Virginia Tech. The Duke defense allows 133 rushing yards a game. That's 62nd in the country. And, going against a rushing offense like Florida has, the caliber of guys they have in the backfield, I think that's going to be the difference. But I definitely think that it's going to be decently close. The head coach of Duke said that Riley Leonard is day-to-day, and he kind of said it with a little, smirk on his face. So we'll see if he does end up playing. If he doesn't play, then I'm with you. I think that this game is not going to be relatively close. But if Riley Leonard does play, just because of, the duality of his game, he can do it very well in the air, and he's also very good on the ground. I would assume first game back after an ankle injury, he'd be a little bit limited on the ground, but he still presents that threat. And I think it could be, enough to keep the game at least tight. 2 great running backs for Duke. That's really been the heart and soul of their offense. Jordan Waters, 6.6 yards a carry and 9 touchdowns already. And then Jaquiz Moore with 280, 5.3 a carry and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, they've got their work cut out for him going against a good defense in Florida State. But I think that the defense in Florida State leaves the offense of Duke a little bit too much of an opening to say that this game is going to be a blowout, in my opinion. But, of course, that depends on if Riley Leonard plays or not.
Whether he plays or not, Florida State is going to implode all over that Duke defense and expose them.
That's not what explode means.
Well, whatever the hell it means. On my damn vocabulary, they're going to demolish them. They're going to destroy them. Shut up. This ain't English class, goddammit. Shit. I'm out of school. I say what I want. But I appreciate your correction. That's not. I'm not yelling at you.
I got you. You're good.
I'm just talking. But I think Florida State will have this easy. This is an easy W. Easy W. You at your home turf. Jordan Travis is one of the top tier quarterbacks in all college football. Despite we see him in situations, especially against Clemson, when you need a play, he gonna give it to you. So crunch time situation, We seen Riley Leonard did that against, Clemson. They were up 21, obviously. But in a current situation, if the game ends up being tied, hopefully I'm wrong, and the game ends up being tied, whoever needs the game-winning drive, I'm taking Jordan Travis. Because Jordan Travis is that guy. And I want Florida State to win the ACC and possibly compete for a national championship. But we'll see. We'll figure that out later. Next game. The game that I love in the Pac-12. Utah versus USC. Now, Utah has had USC's number. They beat them twice last year. They beat them in regular season, 41-43 last year. That broke USC's undefeated streak before Notre Dame did it, obviously, this year. And last year, Utah blew them out in the Pac-12 championship. Now, Cam Rising has been out since January. Is this the game where he may return? We will let you know the next episode of Lambers World of Sports. Southern Pool Nation, Solid Sports Network. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video of Utah.